Men. What is the largest age gap / difference you would go for? I would marry a 110-year-old millionaire with congenital heart failure and only a family who could contest the will. Sounds like she's lonely and needs love and care in her last years. For dating, serious relationship, or casual encounters? See, this is a very important clarification point. That's what I said. If I'm booking up, I'd go for a 21-year-old. They'd go nuts for the stamina. 2 years ago I was 29 and started dating a 22-year-old. I was pretty against the idea due to the age gap, but we met through a mutual friend and just really clicked. It's been the best 2 years of my life with her, although if anything were to happen, no way I'd ever date anyone that young again. I feel lucky that it worked out the way it has so far. I'm now 31 and she's 24. And we've built a great life for ourselves in that time. My BF and I were 25 and 32 when we met. Been together over 7 years now, and it's the healthiest relationship either of us has been in. Same age gap, but she's the older one, and we've been together for 30 years. Retirement is an issue though. She will be done 7 years before me, so that's a long time to wait for me to be in the same life stage. My wife is 12 years younger. She was 28 when we met. Can you tell the difference? What does it mean for you guys? She is probably the most emotionally mature woman I've ever met. As for what it's meant to us, there really isn't any difference. Other than I was on my second career when we met. So when our son was born I was able to stay home with him full time. Her career was just getting to the part that pays off. Half my age plus 7 is the equation. I'm 46 and the thought of dating a woman below 30 is absolutely ridiculous, so this equation isn't far out for me. I'm married, so it's not like I have filters to set on a dating profile, but if I did, there is no way I'd start as low as 30 though. I'd imagine closer to 40 than 30. I have to say I dated a guy who was 45 when I was 30. That didn't go well. Felt like having another parent. Positive though, very experienced, haha. 5 years is pretty good. In the real world, if you have a very large bank account that charges things. But I do have a friend who at 50 years old and married a 25-year-old woman. Then, 5 years later, she had a baby. So, in his 60s, he is looking after a child. So always keep that in mind. Some people are fine with that though. I totally understand that some people would shudder at the thought of approaching retirement with a small child, but there's others who relish the opportunity to keep their mindset young and the incentive to remain fit and healthy. If that is your thing, go for it. I missed out on a lot of my kids growing up, so I understand. Personally, I'd say within 10 years either way feels comfortable. Enough difference to learn from each other, but close enough that we are still in the same stage of life. Yes, looks like it's true. Personally, I think 5 to 7 years maximum feels comfortable. Beyond that, life stages start getting too different. I'm 25. I would prefer someone in their 20s, but I've dated someone in her 30s before, so I'd maybe do early 30s. M25. Casual encounters 20, 55 for a relationship, ideally 22 to 28. I'm 63 and would definitely go for a fit 80 to 90 year old. Whatever, as long as they are adult and make me happy. My current partner is 18 months older than me, so basically, we are the same age. In the past, I had a relationship with a woman 15 years younger than me, as well as a relationship with a woman 12 years older than me. We have the Don in the house gentleman. He's only 26 though. 38 here, and I've never dated a woman who's younger than me. That said, the biggest age gap I've had is around 3 years. So I'm also not a cougar hunter. I have never been interested in younger women and have always dated within my own age bracket. When I was 28 I married a 26 years old woman. When I was 37 I married a 39 years old woman, and now the last marriage. It's 3 years between us, and I'm the old one this time. Sure, you maybe can meet someone that is mature for their age, but I never really saw the need. I prefer people my own age, so the widest gap I would go for would probably be 10 years. But that's probably stretching it a bit. I'm 33, probably 27 plus, and up to 35. I can't hold conversations with women 25 and below. I don't know how Leonardo DiCaprio does it. I'm 32, so half my age plus 7 is 23, which is too young for me. I'd say 6 years up and down. 5 years respectfully OFC lol. 2 years plus minus. 2 to 3 years maximum. I'm 25. I'm 33. For me it would be around 5 years younger or older. More than that is possible. But they are more rare and hard to find. Obviously assuming they're all of legal age. Then I'm going based on personality, not age. If I find a 20 years old woman who gels with me perfectly, great. If the woman is 32, awesome. The only thing I care about is the connection. Hypothetically, if I, 35 meters, was single now, I'd say 45 is the oldest. Met my wife 10 years ago when she was 32 and I was 24. 8 years gap. 5 or 6 years younger is the maximum. I can't see myself with anyone that I'd have to reckon with the fact that at some point in time I was an adult while they were still a child and vice versa. I'm just picky because I already met the love of my life. But I think plus minus 4 years is my maximum. For me it really depends on the person. I've dated a 33-year-old when I was 22, a 19-year-old when I was 29. The 19-year-old was more mature than a lot of women I've dated in their mid-20s. And I've met other 19-year-olds in university that think and behave like 13-year-olds. The age doesn't particularly matter to me as much as the brain in their head. I'm 33 but I'd date a 20-year-old. Just not 99% of 20-year-olds. But I'd be more likely to date 13 years older at this point. Straight to jail. But I'd be more likely to date 13 years older at this point, you dumb fuck. He said 13 years older, not a 13-year-old.